Good Sunday morning, and this segment of Angie's DIYs is called Give 'em Something to Talk About. And what we're doing is we're pulling little known stories that you don't really hear many sermons on out of the Bible that would perk up the ears or grab the interest of somebody that might be talking about something unfavorable, something you don't want to be a part of. So you can just say, hey, you ever heard this story? And then you can go into it. So this story is about a left-handed man and a fat man. That's right, it's in the Bible. Okay, we're in Judges chapter 3, starting at verse 16. Ehud made himself a double-edged sword, 18 inches long. The Bible even telling us how big it was, 18 inches long. He strapped it to his right thigh under his clothes, and he brought the tribute to King Eglon of Moab, who was an extremely fat man. And when Ehud had finished presenting the tribute, he dismissed the people who had carried it. And the carved image near Gildad, he returned and said, King Eglon, I have a secret message for you. The king said, silence. And all his attendants left him. Then Ehud approached him while he was sitting alone in his upstairs room where it was cool. And Ehud said, I have a message from God for you. And the king stood up from his throne, and Ehud reached with his left hand, took the sword from his right thigh, and plunged it into Eglon's belly. Even the handle went in after the blade, and Eglon's fat closed over it, so that Ehud did not withdraw the sword from his belly, and the waist came out. Ehud escaped by the way of the porch, closing and locking the doors of the upstairs room behind him. Now there's more to that story, so you need to read a little bit ahead and a little bit after, and kind of get it in your mind, write it on a little card or something so you can use it. But like I said, that's a pretty interesting story. You're not going to hear a lot of preachers preach on, but it is in the Bible. So we're going to look forward to seeing you next Sunday, and you have a good week, and we'll see you then.